We begin in New York City. Reporter Elijah Kaplan was there at the People's Climate March on September 21st. Over 300,000 people came from across the country and around the world. Movie stars, rock stars, politicians, children, teachers, professors, labor unions, and Somervilleans. The 5-hour march included a moment of silence to remember those affected by climate change.
So the People's Climate March is happening because leaders from around the world are gathered at the UN this coming week at the United Nations in New York City, and they're preparing for the next global climate talks. And so we thought it was a really important time when they're all here together to tell the leaders of the world that enough is enough, and we need them to lead. So we're going to do our part, we're going to get in the streets, we're going to do the work at home, but we actually need to change policies and we need to set bolder targets so that we can preserve a livable future.
I'm here to change history. I think we need massive changes on so many levels right now in order to fight climate change, and we need to show our global politicians that this is important to everyone, and I just want to be a part of that.
Everyone worldwide should care. It's going to affect them. The first things that we're going to start seeing are higher food prices as more extreme weather events around the world disrupt the natural growing cycles. With every 1 degree centigrade rise in temperatures is a 10% loss in fertility or production from the field. So if the temperature truly climbs 2-3 degrees or whatever is being discussed right now, it'll be catastrophic for the world in a way that's never been seen before.
We are the students too. We are the future great. We will not let you kill our planet.
We know that with climate change, we have a trend in New England of more dramatic, severe weather events. And so, for example, when it rains, sometimes now it rains a lot. Also, people in Somerville should care because we're human beings and, I don't know, the planet's in trouble.
The media are saying that the demonstration was the largest climate march in history. It was one of many around the world that day. New studies from the UN and the U.S. government show that the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is rising dramatically. The reports show that last year it was measured at just under 400 parts per million, about 40% higher than in pre-industrial times.